duress. Richard Wilson bringing a smile to Monday nights.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Under the Hammer, Monday the 10th of January.
He's made a few changes since we had a Thomas Cook at Greece.
Before you go anywhere, take a Thomas Cook at our 11% discount.
If you're looking for new frames, where can you choose? From hundreds and hundreds, every single one at half price. At Boots Opticians' January sale.
Right, let's get on with it. Come on.
What, now?
New Kleenex household towel.
Is this new?
Yep.
And soft enough for a beautiful...
Lazy.
How soft can you get?
The Texas end-of-year sellout ends 8 p.m. Tuesday. To ensure all surplus stocks are sold, we're knocking an instant 10% off all end-of-range prices at the checkout. And there's an extra 10% off many items already reduced. Don't miss it. The Texas end-of-year sellout ends 8 p.m. Tuesday.
This summer, Enterprise are offering 10,000, yes, 10,000 free child places. So children either go free or from as little as £49. Enterprise, we'll make your money go further.
BP are giving away 100 new Rovers plus £100,000 worth of petrol and prizes for the next 100 days. Visit any participating BP station for a free entry ticket. Then check the Daily and Sunday Express for the winning numbers. And it could be you who drives off in a new Rover. BP, on the move.
Could it be? Yes, it could.
The Musicals collection brings you all the great shows at a truly great price. $3.99 from your newsagent. All the great songs. All the great performances. Glimpses behind the scenes. The Musicals collection. Each fortnightly issue on CD or cassette with a lavish publication. Issue 1, West Side Story, is only 99p.
The all-new Ibiza from Seat. Brilliant, exhilarating VW engines to warm the cockles of all frigid northern Europeans. Even crazy Hells Angels cannot help but admire the advanced 6-ring safety cage and optional ABS and EDS traction control. Power steering is standard on many gorgeous models. Built to such high quality, complete strangers throw their clothes away in jubilation. The new Ibiza, so dazzling it interrupts the foreplay of the most ardent Mediterranean lovers. But obviously not for long.
Meridian Express.
Calls for £1.
£1.
Cruise P&O European ferries to France for just £1 with this week's Daily Express. We're expecting plenty of reservations.
There he is.
Which one?
The man with one red shoe.
Tom Hanks is in big trouble, but he doesn't know it yet.
There are 3 dead men in your apartment.
Are you a spy?
I'm no worse spy than you're a spy.
Stop!
The Man with One Red Shoe, tonight.
Good evening from the Meridian newsroom. A leading passenger watchdog is tonight claiming that more rail services in Hampshire, Berkshire and Surrey could be axed in 1994. The news comes on the day passengers in the south face the biggest fare rises in the country. Mike Pearce reports.
Today's fare rise will affect almost 400,000 commuters in the south. In Hampshire, Wiltshire and Surrey, the increase is between 6 and 8%, the highest in the country. Now, the pressure group Transport 2000 have warned that more cuts in services are on the way because of a financial crisis facing Network South East. The recession means income from fares is down by 10%. Government funding is less than rail managers say they need.
The passengers are going to have to pay one way or another. It'll either be worse services or even higher fares later in the year.
Do you think that is reality then?
Yes, and also it's the government fattening British Rail up for privatisation. It's been seen with every other privatisation that costs go up massively before it's sold off, so that they can then turn around and say, yes, well, they've come down afterwards.
The government say rail privatisation is the answer to BR's problems. Groups like Transport 2000 say it will be a disaster. Mike Pearce for Meridian News.
There's been a rise in the number of motorists failing breath tests over the Christmas period in 2 counties in the region. The number of drivers in Surrey testing positive more than doubled from the same period last year. 98 motorists failed the test. Thames Valley Police say they're disappointed after 6 more failures than last year. But in Hampshire, there was a sharp drop in positive tests. 114 drivers failed, that's 20 down on last year. Fire has severely damaged a shop and flats in the centre of Ascot in Berkshire. The blaze broke out at the off-licence premises in Brockenhurst Road in the town, causing damage to neighbouring flats. 15 fire officers, some wearing breathing apparatus, brought the fire under control. Visitors to Windsor Castle will have to pay an £8 entrance fee from Tuesday to help fund restoration work following the fire there at the end of 1992. Rebuilding and refurbishment has cost millions after the fire destroyed many priceless treasures and a number of works of art. Key staff who fought the blaze were given awards in the New Year honours. Basingstoke MP Andrew Hunter has accused the IRA of not being interested in peace over the Downing Street Declaration. Mr Hunter, who's chairman of the Conservative Northern Ireland Committee of MPs, says the outlook for the accord, agreed between John Major and the Irish Prime Minister Albert Reynolds, is gloomy, but the MP says he fully supports the peace efforts. Now to soccer, and Reading will be looking for a quick return to winning ways against York tomorrow after losing their 15-match unbeaten run at Cardiff. Defeats for Swindon and Southampton leave both sides rooted at the bottom of the Premiership. Jeremy Pearce reports.
A triumphant return for Chelsea manager Glenn Hoddle. His old side Swindon suffering their second home defeat over the Christmas period. Dennis Wise with the pick of Chelsea's 3 goals. Paul Bodin set up a last-minute consolation goal for Andy Much, and tomorrow Swindon travel to Coventry, even more desperate for points. Southampton, just above them, were beaten by Norwich at the Dell, the impressive Chris Sutton scoring the only goal of the game. But the talking point was the sending off of Saints defender Francis Benali for elbowing Rule Fox. The replay clearly shows the offence, and Fox was left nursing loose front teeth and a cut lip. Reading started confidently against Cardiff, and Jimmy Quinn headed against a post in the opening minutes. But in the second half, Cardiff scored 3 goals, the first from Cohen Griffiths. Then a cruel deflection saw Hazelwood's shot beat Shaka Hislop. And with just a minute left, Richardson made it 3-0 for Cardiff, Reading's first league defeat since September.
That's it. We're back in GMTV on Tuesday morning. Good evening.
The weather across the south for tonight and tomorrow. This evening will be mainly dry and clear, but overnight rain will spread into the area. Tonight's low 4 degrees Celsius. Monday will start dull and wet, but becoming dry with sunny intervals later. Tomorrow's high 9 degrees.